Hello everybody, welcome to Vinny G Plays. I'm Vincent, known as Vinny G, here on YouTube, and this is The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, a game held dearly by many, myself included. I've been playing it since I was about 7 years old. But recently I came across a video that renewed my love for it. It's gonna be linked in the iCard. There will be spoilers for the entirety of the game, though with a release in 1998, and the fact that it's been released on every console you can think of from Nintendo, I'm confident that most, if not everybody here, has played it. Anyway, let's get started. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. And so, through the eyes of Navi the Fairy, we get our first introduction to the world of Ocarina of Time. Specifically, where we hail from, the Kokiri Forest.
Hello.
We get to see members of the Kokiri tribe and their childlike features. The Kokiri are a race that, as we will soon find out, never grow old. And so, here we are. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And we're off. Welcome to the Kokiri Forest. For real this time. Like you saw, Navi was flying around, but now we get to actually explore. Yahoo! Hi, Link! So, I'm gonna be taking it fairly slow, during this playthrough, because there are a lot of things that I tend to skip over when I play normally, and it's been a while, and now that I've watched that video that I mentioned, I kinda wanna take the time and explore all the finer details, like NPC dialogue, that can be skipped, like Saria here. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link! Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright. I do want to do a little bit of exploring before we do. See what we can see. Ooh, a rupee. Hi. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Alright, let's head up there. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. Okay, well let's read them then. To thrust with your sword, press the control stick toward your target while Z targeting, then press B. Alright, it's good to know. Cut grass with your sword. Nice view game. If you just swing with B, you'll cut horizontally. If you hold Z as you swing, you'll cut vertically. Okay. What else? Let's see, this sign. I said this sign. Hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push the control stick towards it. When the action icon shows enter, press A to crawl into the hole. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Alright, well, let's go through the hole. All we have to do, once we enter, is push forward and we'll crawl. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you could just look forward with Z. Stop moving, then change the direction you're facing, or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. See, Link is staying at an angle because he was facing that way when I started pressing Z. It's very nice, very handy, and it will help us in many ways, especially when we're fighting. And right down this way, visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Well, let's open this chest and see what's inside. You got the Kokiri Sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Alright, well let's get that equipped right away. As you can see, we have a map, as well as an indicator showing that we're here in the Kokiri Forest. Over here we have our items, not that we have any items at the current moment. Our equipment, which we have the Kokiri Sword, the Kokiri Tunic, and the Kokiri Boots. Then we have our quest status. We have a lot of things to collect. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be collecting 100%, but I will see what I can do. And if you press A while you're moving sideways, you'll do a side hop, and if you push backwards, you'll backflip. It's very helpful. Though I don't think the game ever tells you that. Maybe the Know-It-All Brothers do. Let's go find out. But first, I'm gonna play around with my backflips. Oh, by the way, slash your sword, you can get a rupee. Speedruns use that all the time. I do know a few speedrun tricks, but I'm not super great at any of them, so I'm not gonna be spending a whole lot of time, showing them off. A rupee. Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's restart that conversation, shall we? If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me. But don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. What do you want to know about? You know what? Maybe I'll talk to you some other time. And I feel like they're all gonna be the same, so let's not. I wonder what's in this house. Whose house is this? This is House of the Great Mido, boss of the Kokiri. Okay. Well, let's just steal from the boss. Because our adventure is more important than his well-being. Right? Right? No? Well, he's not here, so who's gonna stop me? Right? Alright, some rupees and a recovery heart. Not terrible. Not that we could have taken damage up to this point. Oh no, we could have with the boulder in the area with the sword. My bad. Whatever. So, let's see. We jump across here. I do believe. Did I get it already? Am I just stupid? Stepping stones in the pond. If you boldly go in the direction you want to jump, you will leap automatically. If you hop around the stones, you'll become happier. Well, yeah, you'll make money. Although I don't know how to make that actually happen. Alright. I saw some money up here. But let's go slow to make sure we don't fall off. That would be bad. Hi. You came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with C up, so you can look around the forest with the control stick. Oh, the great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please, come with me. I forgot Navi had to talk bullshit. So yeah, we could see everything. Well, everything in the forest, pretty much. So, let's head off towards Great Deku Tree, shall we? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, what do you want? Why won't you let me through? Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Alright, well I guess we should go find a shield. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Okay. Yeah, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. Well, we already knew that, but I'm looking for a shield. Do you know where one is? I think I see one. Oh, thankfully we have enough rupees for this. You got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. If you'd like to buy something else, no, not right now. Also, hidden 5 rupees. Alright, well, let's get our shield equipped and head off to the Great Deku Tree. After all, Navi was sent to us to collect us and bring us to him. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Huh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, Great Maito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Alright, well, let's head off to the Great Deku Tree. Hello. Well, these are our first enemies. Deku Babas. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. So let's not touch it. Let's kill it. Kill it with a sword. We got a Deku stick. We could equip it to C left, C down, or C right. We can set it to the C button and swing it with that said C button. When you want it to put away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. These sticks, which I am going to collect a few of, probably about 6 or 7. They deal more damage than our Kokiri sword, so they are very much a great help in battle. So that's 6. That should be plenty. Hello, Great Deku Tree. We finally made it. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No? Perhaps you do not yet have confidence in your abilities. Return to the Kokiri Forest to learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and speak with me by using Z. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that actually happened. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task yet? Yes. Then enter brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay. I guess we'll go inside. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're now inside the Deku Tree. And that is it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode of Vinny G Plays The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Next time, we'll be exploring the innards of the Deku Tree. See you guys then.